Now, yesterday, ladies and gents, we saw, of course, Nio giving us the Q2 earnings, which we have already discussed on this channel, ladies and gents. And one of the most important things that we got to see from those earnings, of course, which I personally like, or which was a highlight to me, was, of course, the guidance of saying that Nio in the Q3 expects to deliver between 31 and 33,000 cars, which we have, like I said, we have already discussed in the video I did about or discussing the earnings yesterday. But ladies and gents, it looks like Nio, it looks like it's set to see a repeat delivery growth when it comes to their deliveries with the 3 NT 2.0 models, and that is the ET7, ES7, and the ET5. The CEO, of course, was asked question by analysts, and the answer or the feedback that, of course, those analysts from big financial institutions were asking gave us an indication, or a clear indication from the CEO, to say that Q4 is going to be a very robust quarter for Nio, because the CEO already guaranteed that we are going to see record-breaking deliveries each and every month in the Q4, which is something that is incredible and something that must just show you that Nio is just set to do very well, or Nio will really do well in the Q4 of 2022. Now, before we get deep into this video, you already know that this video is just an entertainment and not a financial advice video. If you seek professional financial advice, you already know what to do by now. That is, you need to go and consult the professionals. But if you do enjoy the content that I'm giving you, please, I would really appreciate if you just hit that like button or thumbs up button and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Now, without wasting time, like I said, it looks like Nio is expected to see repeat delivery growth in the Q4, which is one of the things that we've been patiently waiting to see as Nio investors. I mean, one of the things that really is starting to excite me is the fact that in the Q3 guidance, I mean, we saw that Nio's guidance is above or higher than Li Auto and XPeng, though the Nio with these two companies are not in the same segments. People out there, they always try to compare their deliveries, though they, of course, for a company like XPeng, it has to sell twice as much to generate the revenue that Nio make selling one car. But of course, the fact that obviously now the guidance of Nio is even or above the guidance of the two other companies, XPeng and Li Auto, makes me to be really excited because Nio just definitely means that in terms of revenue generation, we will easily see them generate robust revenues that obviously will be far apart or far ahead from these two other companies, that is XPeng and Li Auto. I mean, in yesterday's earnings, we read, or one of the things that we saw was that Nio could report or could generate over $2 billion of revenue in the Q3 or in the Q3 earnings, which is something that is truly amazing and something that Nio has never done, because to date, you know that Nio's revenue, I think for the past 2-3 quarters, Nio has been generating revenues of just over $1.5 billion. But now at the Q3, Nio is expected to generate total revenues of over $2 billion, which is something that is always incredible and interesting to see. And obviously with the Q4, you know that the numbers that we might see, or the revenues that we might easily see now in the Q3 of over maybe $2 billion can be doubled in Q4. That is very possible, especially looking at the comments which were made by the CEO of saying that Nio could or will see record-breaking delivery numbers each and every month in the Q4 of 2022, meaning that we could easily see Nio generating total revenues in the Q4 of over $4 billion just in one quarter, which is something that as a Nio investor, it makes me to be really excited. It makes me to look forward in the Q4 deliveries, because not only will Nio be producing their cars in one plant or one factory, but it will be two, and both those factories before the year end will have a production capacity of 300,000 each, which is something that is incredible, and of course something that of course may be the one to make Nio to deliver, of course, the robust deliveries. Now, One of the things that is making Nio to deliver, or which will make Nio to easily deliver more deliveries, is of course, like I said, the 3 new models, which by the end of this year, or by the end of this month rather, the 3rd model will be also delivered, and that is of course the ET5. This is one thing that of course has been boosting Nio's deliveries. I mean, from yesterday's earnings, you will know that from April to June, Nio managed to sell over 6,700 ET7, which is something that is incredible. And by the way, Deutsche Bank believes that in the 4th quarter, we are going to see a sedan like the ET7 selling a minimum of 5,000 vehicles on a month-to-month. With the ES7 now, you'll remember that the CEO on yesterday's innings did indicate or told us that obviously the ES7, they've been experiencing some good orders. It is also a model or a vehicle in Nio which is receiving quite a number of orders, meaning that it will also do well in terms of the deliveries. But the most anticipated vehicle in Nio which is set to do wonders in terms of delivery is the ET5, because with the ET5, the CEO of Nio, when asked by other analysts, indicated that they are foreseeing themselves delivering over 10,000 of the ET5, which is something that is incredible and something that must just show you that it looks like Nio will really produce good deliveries on this ET5, which is expected to start with the deliveries end of this month, September, which is something that is incredible and something that must motivate you to stay long, remain bullish onto this Nio stock. Nio is a company which is just said to do very well, and those, I tell you, those that are remaining bullish, stay long, though the share price has been heavily hit, will definitely be rewarded, because one way or the other, we will start seeing Nio drawing closer and closer to profitability as they deliver more and more vehicles. 2022, or the second half of 2022, is a game changer for Nio. This is a turning point for Nio, because they are ramping up their production, or they are seriously going to see a lot and lots of deliveries. It meaning that 2023, ladies and gents, it will be that year where we will see Nio not only producing more vehicles or introducing more vehicles, I mean facelifts of their existing old models, but we are going to see them, ladies and gents, delivering many more vehicles. We are going to see them crushing the deliveries they delivered this year, which is something that must motivate you as a new investor to remain bullish, stay long and strong on to this Nio stock. So as I've said, one of the things that will make Nio to deliver more vehicles is that all their old models, which 1.0 platform, are going to be upgraded to the NT 2.0 platform, which is the same technology that you find in the ET7, ET5 and the ES7, which is something that is incredible and something that will also bring in more demand, or more, of course, sales from those old models. Otherwise, guys, I just thought I should just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, I continue to remain bullish, long and strong onto the Nio stock, because one way or the other, this is a company which is just set to do very well, and those that are persevering throughout, maybe, or that persevered throughout the headwinds of delisting and all the other stuff, supply chain constraints, are definitely going to be rewarded in due time. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And before you load the boat, like I always say, please do make sure that you do your own due diligence, so that at least you can be comfortable when you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.